It's time now for our tech segment, and joining us now is our technology reporter, Paul Ndiho. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Esther. Kenyan sisters Linda and Faith are making their mark in the innovation space. Their award-winning automated teller machine, ATM, dubbed Dial-A-Pad, dispenses sanitary pads at a low cost, making pads accessible to school-going girls. Could this innovation be a game changer? I spoke to Faith Mutindi, co-founder of Dial-A-Pad, based in Nairobi, Kenya. Welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you.
The last time I met you, you had a concept idea. You're trying to make pads for young girls in schools, and you've since grown into a legitimate business. Your pads are selling across the board. You're reaching out to women of all ages. Bring me up to speed.
From concept is proving the concept, and that's done by prototyping, and that's what you saw in Innovation Week. And then now we went on ahead and piloted in Bungoma in a few schools. Came 2020, COVID hits. We decided to pivot. We decided to diversify our portfolio. We decided to get more shares from the market, and we decided to enter into this private space, social space, where we install our dispensers and give access to women uninterruptedly to access their basic need and sort of cover the emergencies, as well as democratize this dignified access to school-going girls.
You've moved from a concept idea to a place where you are now comfortable. You are in shopping malls. You are in different parts of the country. How has the response been like?
So the response has been overwhelming, both from girls, women, and even investors. They've seen the need. It was a latent need. It was not openly spoken about, but we have covered this need that was to include women socially, even economically, and to provide uninterrupted education across for all 4 million school-going girls in Kenya.
When you talk to some of the girls that have benefited from your products, what are their stories? How has Dial-Pad improved their well-being?
According to UNICEF, 7 out of 10 girls are missing up to a week in school of every month because of their menstruation. And so what this would mean is that they would drop out of school. So many of them are grateful because indeed they see it's beyond this part that I'm receiving. It's me having to sit in class. It's me having to come to school for that week that I couldn't have come. It's me having not to beg, not having to interact with border riders. It's me not having to exchange my body for this single piece of pad. So the response has been overwhelming in terms of the girls appreciating our efforts as the end consumer.
How many schools have you been able to reach?
Each pad dispenser is capable of holding up to 500 pads. So that's 10 schools, that's at least 5,000 girls whom we've impacted in this manner.
Where are you manufacturing these pads? Do you make them in Kenya?
We locally assemble. We have a young team, innovative minds, genuine minds. This is what we're using currently, the tools in our hands to manufacture and brand. Everything is locally made in Nairobi.
You and your sister trying to reach as many schools as possible. How about the issue of cost?
Cost, logistics is a big issue. And this is why today, actually, my sister and I were penning a letter to the president asking for assistance, really, of how we would roll out this program to reach the entire nation.
You brought up a very good point. I know President Uhuru Kenyatta has been at the forefront of that, pushing to see that every girl in school at least has access to these pads. If you were to speak to him directly, what is it that you would tell him?
So I would love to plead my cause on behalf of the girls. I thank you so much for the work you've done. You've been in the forefront globally, spearheading matters education. We cannot thank you enough for this. However, there are circumstances threatening to undermine the progress that we've had since you signed the bill into law, the education bill into law, and which stated that we needed to provide sanitary materials to our girls, all school-going girls. So, currently we have issues that the kitty, the budget is slashed by the day. Our schools are yet open, and there is no continuity of this program. I would kindly ask for you to check into that for our girls.
Thank you so much for your insight. I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Faith Mutindi is the co-founder of Dial EPAD based in Nairobi, Kenya. And that's our Tech Report. Back to you, Esther.
Paul, thanks. Be sure to join Paul Ndiho every Wednesday for the latest technology news.